The thinner baguette rather than the big one is just easy to cut into uniform cubes, and then I don't have to cut it more in thirds. You just cut it in half and then do this part. So I'm going to season it. These are the breadcrumbs for the salad. I'm going to season it, put it under the broiler so it just browns quick. So because if you put bread in the oven, it's some kind of like 350 or something, whatever, it just dries it up. It's like stale bread. Broiling it will just make it crispy on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually use fresh garlic, you know, for most cooking, but for this, I just use garlic powder. And then black pepper. I'm not going to do anything else until this is out because it happens so fast. You don't want to burn it.
So to keep checking on it.
Yeah. Well, when I pick these, I like these cucumbers. First of all, they taste better than those other kind, the regular kind. But when you pick them, you have to make sure it's firm, and thinner is better. Like I have one in here. See, that's thin.
Oh yeah.
But we're going to use these, and I'll take the seeds out so it'll be nice and mild. The seeds are all wet and mushy. I like cucumber seeds, but in this salad, I take the seeds out. Okay, that's just like perfect right here. See it? Mm-hmm. I'm just going to leave it here. Because you don't want the hot with the cold veggies. Now with the tomatoes, I cut them in wedges. It's a summer tomato salad, so I don't like the little pieces. Just in big wedges like that. So you cut it in half, half again, then quarters. Because these are so long, I'm going to definitely cut it in half.
Yeah. So you want really thin pieces, right?
As thin as possible, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. Okay. Parsley comes curly. This is the curly and flat. It really doesn't matter, but most of the time I use flat.
Oh, I saw the flat ones. That you just mean the leaves are flat?
Yeah. It almost looks like cilantro.
It was called, I think it was called French parsley or something.
Oh, really? It's usually Italian parsley.
Or Italian parsley, yeah.
You got French on your mind. Only because it's kind of like, I'm going to really cut this up.
So if they don't have one of these tools...
If they don't have this, you just take this. Want me to do it with this instead?
Yeah. Or let me just see it with...
Okay. You just bunch it up and just start.
Okay.
And then you just push some more in. Especially with curly, it's like everywhere. So you just keep doing it like that. Okay, so a little bit of parsley. Okay, so this is a basic salad dressing. You can use, we're going to use extra virgin olive oil, but you can use red wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar, lemon. It's the acid part of it. Our family, a lot of times now we're doing lemon. We're trying to, you know, not do too much vinegar, but this is the traditional dressing for this tomato salad. Okay, so 1 clove, minced garlic. And you don't want to chop it into big pieces because then it's just like this, tasting this big chunk of garlic. It's not good. So try to cut it, or you can use a garlic press, but a lot of people have that. I just cut it up really small. clove of garlic. You have to eyeball the olive oil.
Okay.
What I do is you kind of make it look like the white of the egg and the yolk. So the olive oil, it's that kind of proportion. It's like, what would you say? It's like
A third?
I guess. Okay, so here's the olive oil. Can you take a shot down here so
Yeah.
you can see it? Because depending on your salad size, you might need more, you might need less. So here's the olive oil right on top of the garlic. And then with this,
Which one's the yolk?
the yolk's the vinegar.
Okay.
You always have more. It's almost like 3 to 1.
Yeah.
I guess, like that. You gotta experiment. If you like it really vinegary, you might put more. Okay, so we have that. Then I'm just gonna add salt and pepper. Just about a half a teaspoon. And then pepper. But you know what I do? My trick is, like say we're having people over or something, I make this dressing ahead of time. First thing, like and let it sit there with the garlic, because the garlic will infuse in the oil and stuff and it tastes a lot better, but that's fine like that. See how it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you wanna, one thing you gotta be careful is you don't want it to go all on the bread first, because the bread will soak it all up.
Okay.
Try to get it on the vegetables and then toss the bread with the veggies. Okay. That way the bread gets flavored, but it's not going to get soaked in as much as if I poured it all over on it. One time I did that and the bread took all the dressing. So this makes an awesome lunch. Or a side salad. Tomatoes, Dottie. Okay, kids.